Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in today's episode of Entrepreneur Untold Story of Startup, brought to you by Inspired Startup Journey. And I really like to thank you, the production and the network, for having me as the guest host for today. It really let me get out of my comfort zone, and I really appreciate it. So help me welcome our guest today is Miss Lê Thanh Ngân, the CEO of Your E.
Hi Sơn. Hi everyone. My name is Lê Thanh Ngân, as Sơn just said, but you can call me Anna.
Really appreciate the network. So I'd like to say thank you for coming in on today.
Yeah, thank you for having
me. It's a great
me.
pleasure.
Yeah.
It's really good because quick question, like how you start your day?
Well, yeah, I really like to sleep. That's why I usually get up late.
Really?
Yeah. But after getting up, I usually turn on some music.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, to start my day, and then I do the other stuff to get ready to work.
I usually do the similar thing.
Yeah.
But sometimes I do get lazy.
Mm-hmm.
And I would actually learn how to meditate now. Actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
so
nice.
it's like what I learned is like the alpha state, where you learn to count and then imagine yourself at a really nice place, and then calm yourself how you can start the day better. Like very refreshing and get your state of mind ready for the new day, I guess. It's actually quite helpful.
I know a lot of people do meditation.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, probably I should do it too.
I highly recommend it.
Yeah, all right, thank you.
So to start, I actually would like you to introduce yourself a little bit about yourself and your background to everyone.
Okay, sure. I started my career. I think like the job chose me actually.
Really?
I was the teacher of English since 2004.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but then after a while, my family they wanted to open a business, do some business, and after some decisions, and we came to agreement to open a language center.
Okay.
Yeah, so since 2014.
Is it mainly just English or other language as well?
Well, just English.
Just
because
English.
that's my major. That's what I think I'm good at.
Oh, nice. Okay. So what do you find like the challenging? I know that in education-wise, there's a lot of like background that require, or skill set that you need, or quality that you want to learn, so that way that you can start a business or something that you want to solve in the education industry.
Yeah, it's quite a long story because at first I was supposed to help my dad with academic things. Yeah, but then after 2 months he passed away.
No.
So he left like everything about business like for me, which I had no idea. So that was one of the challenges like ever for me. So it took a lot of time for me to get to know things about paperwork and so on.
Yeah.
Like not academic thing, not about like really the thing like teaching English. Yeah, but after that, of course, because that's my major. So I started like building things at home.
Okay.
Yeah, I was really strict.
Really?
In recruiting people, and actually I failed at that time because the business located in a province, a town.
Yeah.
So at that time there weren't so many like qualified people, qualified enough.
Yeah.
So I had to lower my standard on recruiting people. However, I changed it into training them to be better.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
wow, I actually do experience that a little bit before, because I think that yes, in the province area, they didn't have like that particular enough education or certification that they can actually take on like additional work or to improve themselves in this education industry, I think.
Yeah, but it's just one of the challenges. That is what you build things inside. But the more important thing that is the parents and the students.
Yes,
because
I totally
what
agree.
I brought home is the international program.
Nice.
Like which was like different from the national program. Yeah, so we usually, like entrepreneurs, people, we usually said we had to like re-educate the market, like the people. So I tried to talk to the parents about the program, like the benefits that their kids gonna get. Yeah, and of course I need to modify like what they were having, and then what I could offer for them. Then I could do things, because I couldn't just like, you know, deny what they wanted and just offer what I had. So we couldn't meet. That's why I need to be
Actually, I do agree with you on your part, like in education wise. I think that market education for the parents and it's very important, because the saturated market is being wrongly educated in a certain way. So what is your strategy and then your input in that? How you influence the parents and other people to know that your brand is different?
Okay, so actually at first when they came to my school, they just asked for the MOED program, because Vietnamese education in particular, but actually like Asian in general, the parents really focus on grading. Yeah, so that kind of pressure. So I mixed the international program and the national program together. It's not together, but I offer like another class for the MOED program.
Gotcha.
So the parents felt happy with that, and the students got something else too. Yeah, but of course I focus more on the international program. So, well, learning a language is not like a month or 2 months.
Yeah.
So I tried my best, and I proved the parents over there through time. And after like 3 months, the students got better in communicating in English.
That's true.
So that's what they could easily see in their kids.
Yeah.
The kids became more confident, and they could easily share their opinions. And the most important thing, they speak English.
Yeah.
So that's why.
So it's like counseling a little bit too, right?
Yeah, that is kind of like counseling.
A little
themes.
bit? Okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. Because like in the education market, I feel like in the education market, I feel that before they were so focused on writing, grammar-wise, and etc. But I find that speaking, like in public speaking and like quick reaction of responses, I'm not sure like what is your trait in your school that focus on, so that help them to have more confidence? Yeah,
a lot of parents, they kind of hesitated, especially, you know, for like parents who got, you know, a knowledge about English, and they worked in international environment.
Yeah.
They came to my school to learn what we could offer, and they were kind of surprised to say like that my school was the only one that offered pronunciation classes at the beginning.
Really?
Because that was important.
Yeah.
And that's I train my teachers the way that they have to teach. It's not just like teaching only, but like how and form the program in the right way, meaning the pronunciation first, because like when we grow up, you know, when we're born, so we need to learn like speaking and listening first, and we try to learn spelling, right?
Yeah.
Pronunciation, things like that. Therefore, so I offer those classes. Yeah, for beginners, for kindergarten, and for grade 1, 2, and of course the students themselves, because they get used to the national curriculum, meaning they learn grammar only at school.
Yeah.
So when they come to my school, like we need to inspire them. We need to motivate them, to talk to them, like why they need to do this and that, like why, like they need to learn this first and that later. And with other skills like presentation skill or like important. Other skills to build confidence and so on, it's not easy because we can't separate it from the classes. So I put those things into classes. For example, after a class, the students got some vocabulary and some structures already. So the next day, they need to perform on poster presentation. So they draw and they color and then they use their product in front and have to present in front of other students.
Very nice.
So step by step. And if they go like higher level, like after poster presentation, they can do something like PowerPoint presentation, like some kind of technology.
That's good. That's good.
Or they can do like the role play. So
that's good. Role play is actually really important.
Or conversation. So in our school's classes, the parents can see the students sometimes like sit like us studying, but a lot of times they lie down on the floor, do coloring and do work over there. It's fun that way. Or even because, for example, learning writing before, they just sit and listen to the teacher and they do things. But now they can do, we say collaborative writing. They work with someone else, like group work writing. So that is good. Different.
Like I like that you brought up like the role playing or like those actually really help them improve on their like confidence. Like they need to able to act as like somebody else or like certain role they need to get out their comfort zone. Like for me, I had to did that too. Without by getting out of the comfort zone, it actually really built my confidence.
Of course.
I was really shy, to be honest. I was shy to approach anybody or even a girl that I would like.
but you know, like now with the development of technology, like everyone has a smartphone. And the parents are like too busy to follow their kids' like learning progress. So we can apply other things such as like we ask the parents to help the students to record. To video themselves. And then they have to send it as assignment to teachers.
Nice.
So that is also one of the ways for the students to get used to technology. So they can use the phone, but not for playing, but for learning.
You use it as a like learning lesson or a technique, right?
For them.
I actually like that. I did that before a little bit. It's like record myself for the first time. I'm like, oh my god, that's my voice. You
can't believe it.
I have no confidence. Like what you're hearing and then your voice is different. But then the more I hear and then I learn how to fix my speech, how to stop the and the and like that, like and or like. So like learning and how to improve. That actually really helped, and not just speaking English only. So now they can do something more than that. They do voiceover. So it has like some clip. So they just like dictate it, just say it, following the script. So the parents really like it. That's good.
The kids like it too. So because they copy the character's accent and follow the speed too. So that is a very good way for them to practice their pronunciation, and the most important thing that their excitement. They want to learn.
I think it's like
want to learn.
I like to say thank you. I was going to ask you about the similar question, like since this age is like the technology growing rapidly, and what do you think is important also? How is it going to influence you in this technology world? Like how it can be adapted in your business?
Well, we can't live like now as 10 years ago, right? We need to go with the flow. And with the development, not just like technology, but other things of the society too. So my school, same. like we need to apply like some kind of platforms in management, and with the students, with teaching and learning too. So actually at school, at my school, we have a computer room, a lab room for the students that they need to go there. It's not like the ICT lesson, but like the computers there for them to use and like convert into English lessons. For example, they need to know how to do a PowerPoint lesson. And then after that, they need to do the presentation.
That's nice.
Because like other skills, they are not, they learn those lessons at school, but their schools don't make it practical.
Yes.
So they can't apply into real life.
Exactly.
So
I think a lot of school is just like a cover. I think they only portray it like as an image, right?
Yeah.
But then when it become like applying into the school wise and how the kid can apply to what they have learned, it's not there. I feel like it's missing a few things.
That's what we feel over there at our school in English classes. It's kind of weird, but that's what we are doing. Like we need to teach them how to use Google. And now like they need to know how to use ChatGPT because like they can do like copy paste very easily. So the writing and like how to answer, but we try to help them with the benefits of technology. Like in their learning, it's not like try to use it like nonsensely.
Besides that, like go back to what we were just saying, like kids go to school and they would just learn grammar and all writing, but then like now everyone wants to improve on their speaking wise, right? And based on that, like what is the key point that you would recommend for English learner to improve on their speaking wise?
And again, so as what I've just like mentioned, I just said, so they need to improve the pronunciation at first, and then they need to gain the confidence, because without confidence, they can't do anything. But this is the thing, once the students are confident, they can speak. But again, if they can speak, they feel confident. So that's our mission, to help them. So how can they get that? That's from the teachers. So teachers need to inspire them, know how to inspire them. Now they need to know how to motivate them. Even like, we do have like foreign teachers to help them. But to me, Vietnamese teachers, they are very good. It's just like the way, the methods and how we help them. Even like teachers, they just know how to teach. But
so as we go back to the speaking wise, because I know that in the industry and also everyone else, we have a problem that everyone just focus on writing and grammars and reading, but then no one really focus on speaking wise. So what is your quality traits that you would recommend so that they can improve their speaking and confidence?
So as what I've just like, we just talked about it. So at first the students need to practice pronunciation. They need to learn pronunciation. Vietnamese people are very good at it in comparison with like Taiwanese or Japanese or Korean. We should be proud of that. So they need to practice pronunciation before like started speaking. That is also the reason why I ask my teachers, because the most important thing that the students get inspired and motivated to speak, So here we have the students, they feel confident, then they speak. And if they can speak, they feel confident. So that's our job to help them. And then that is also the reason why I train my teachers like continuously. I have that training sections for them.
What I did is before like approach or like speak in a bigger crowd, and I had to overcome my confidence too. Before, like I was saying, like I was so shy to join a group or approach a girl that I like. But then they have to identify something that they want to improve. So my evidence was that I have to attempt to learn how to dance. Once I learned to dance, my confidence I'll open up, and I was able to speak and improve. And I was teaching other English learner like identify something that you feel like you want to build your confidence better, that makes you trigger, and then you will become like more talkative, more able to approach.
Yeah, most of Vietnamese students are shy in class. So one of the things that I taught to my teachers that how to give compliments.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yeah, because the compliments very important, and like how to give compliment.
Yeah.
Because if I just say like, "Hi son, you look good," and then everybody say so.
Yes.
Yeah, so
yes.
I want something
Too common,
more,
right? Yeah.
something more about that.
Yeah.
Like when you say you look good, but how good do I look?
Okay.
Yeah, something more, and that leaves like students the impression.
Random compliment, right?
Yeah,
right?
but like deep compliment. It's not
Yes.
just like something that they already know.
Agree.
Yeah, but more than that, they know it. But what else?
Yeah, and I think in our world we're missing that. We're missing some encouragement, some compliment, making everyone to feel more feel good about themselves, so that they can become able to be approachable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I teach. I also teach. I train my teachers. I say once they can do it, and then they can help the students do it. My teachers at first, even my staff too, they kind of struggle giving compliment to each other. Because I don't know how to do it.
Actually, I think it's like some kind of culture thing that we couldn't identify completely how to fix it, right?
Yeah, and then now it comes to another part. If you are a weak student, then how can we motivate them? Or you have something not okay, so then how to fix it? But if you too straight, it becomes like you hurt people with your saying. So how? Like to give like suggestions and so on, but not hurting people.
Yeah, that's actually very good advice. I like that for and as a teacher, right?
Yeah.
So like speaking wise as a teacher, what kind of quality do you find?
Well, like the normal requirements with like certificates and things.
Yeah.
And the person
Besides that.
What I asked them, number one, they need to love children.
Okay.
If they have the love
Totally
for
agree.
like other people, like love
Totally
children.
agree.
Yeah, so that is the first thing. And number two, that they need to be honest. They need to be honest, like to everything. Like if they're not good at one lesson, they don't know how to teach, they need to let me know. And then I can help them with their teaching. It doesn't mean that we judge them why you can't do it.
Yeah.
But it's here, they come to me. They come to our school.
Yeah.
So that's when we help them in their job, in their career. It's not just sitting and judging, no. So I will help them. So that's why honesty is very important. I just ask them, you need to be honest. If you can't deal with any situation, we can help. Yeah, so they need, and number three, that is learning. They have to learn more.
Continue, right?
Yeah,
Mindset
continue
of like
learning.
always want to learn.
Yeah. Like whatever. So whatever they feel that they lack of, like they can ask me if I can help them, or if I can't, I would like invite somebody to come.
Nice.
Help them.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what's your nice?
Help them.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like to say thank you. So what's your most proud of your team?
Those things.
Okay.
Yeah. Some people they don't know how to love. They love, but they don't know how to show. So I help them. So they have love for the kids. Yeah, of course they go for the job, so they love the job with the passion of teaching. They're honest to me. Like sometimes in meetings they say things of like, what? But actually at that time we understand each other with their straight words, but that's good.
I like sometimes I have like a small short open meeting like that.
Yeah.
Like just to help each other, like just to brainstorm or even like portrait or teach each other something new. It's actually super helpful.
Yeah.
Like creative thing actually.
Yeah.
And then I also learned a few one thing. Like I'm not sure if this is even true. Like some people would say before a meeting, take your team to go for a walk.
Yeah.
And mention a little bit about the meeting or something that you're gonna talk about. And if your team go for a walk, they actually their creative mind start thinking even better.
Yeah.
and I actually haven't tried it yet.
Yeah. But if we do that, we need to do it continuously.
Yes.
Like very consistent. Like very consistent.
Yeah, in
Because
every
we
business, right?
Yeah.
I agree.
So, but I'm very happy to share that I have a very good manager.
Oh, really?
She helps me with things.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
The core team is very important.
Core team.
Core
Of
team,
course,
very
it
important.
takes time to get that.
Yes,
We
yes.
just can't get it immediately.
What do you find so difficult for having to have a startup in education? Because I find that like education is quite a very, very difficult industry to
Yes.
really start in, because it's not something like retail or sales or anything like that.
It's
like
a service.
Where a service, exactly. Because for a product, right? We can let go of it and then develop a new one right away.
Yeah.
But education-wise, it's not like that. It's something that you have to continuously improve, or not just the product itself. It's still there. You can't get rid of it and create a new one.
So there are some like not just one. Like there are many out there. Like number one, I can say that is the market. For example, Ho Chi Minh City, you can say like it's everywhere. It's everywhere. So how you are different from the others, and how can you make the parents trust in you, believe in you, so you can offer a very like good program and help the students. Is that right? Because
I agree.
Yeah, because being a mother, I know that. Like, I also look for schools for my kid.
Yeah.
So when going to your school, how could I know that this is the one that I should bring?
I think that's the question that parents always ask, right?
With my kid. So it's, well, a lot of people, they have money, they can build a very beautiful one, but actually the inside, so the academic program is really important. So that is number one. And then number two, that is the people who carry out the program.
Okay.
That's what I mentioned, the teachers.
Okay.
Like that crew is very important. We need to invest on them.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, and number three, that we are patient enough to explain the parents.
Agree.
Yep. Because kids, they're easy.
Yes.
They are easy.
Yeah.
You
At
know?
those age,
age.
if you got their attention, you're good.
They learn.
Yeah, they're good.
Because, And
Exactly.
the parents force them to school, so they go to school.
Yeah.
But our job is to motivate them, to help them to learn. So it's easy. But again, so those things, you know, like the teacher, the program, and the parents, how we're gonna help them.
Speaking wise of parent choosing the right program or the right school, what's your advice for the parents that what is it that they should look for? What they should get into so that they can choose the right program or the right school?
I understand it's not easy because there are so many out there. Most of the parents now, they choose the ones who are close to their home.
Oh.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Convenient.
Yeah. Now taking a lot of time, like big city like Ho Chi Minh City, you know, traveling is not fun at all.
Agree.
And because the students, they spend a lot of time at school the whole day.
Yes.
So learning English is like another course, like extra course for them, even though it's very important. Yeah.
Agree.
So that is the thing. It's hard to say like how the parents could choose a good language center for their kids, because, you know, advertising out there,
yes.
all with like good things, core things. It's just time that can help. And normally it's word of mouth.
Agree.
It's word of mouth. Even now we have like marketing out there on Facebook, on website, on like other channels, but word of mouth is still, you know, very effective in this case.
Okay.
Yeah, and like for example, in my case, the parents, they come to my school because of me. They trust me.
Okay.
Yeah, they trust me, and they know like the way I work, and they know my life. You know, like since I was like small and how I grew up and what I've done so far. So yeah, they trust on that, and they look at my students' achievements.
Yeah, the academic achievement that you
the achievements. Like because at my school, even it's in the town, but I bring international competition
Oh.
Yeah, even the parents don't think it okay because they've never known of it.
Really?
And even other teachers of English in town, they don't trust it.
Really?
Yeah, they don't. They
Why not?
They gossip.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
they gossip. They say it's kind of like
Unrealistic,
not unrealistic
yeah.
and unreliable
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
and like they gossip people like not to trust me.
Oh.
But you know, the achievement, like when students they go to those programs, those competitions, and then they got the results. For example, it's tough for 3 rounds, and the last round they could go to the US
Oh,
to compete over there.
that's nice.
Yeah, and like my students could go like every year.
Nice.
Yeah, so that is the achievement. They can see it very easily. So
Yeah.
like, I can prove over there.
That's nice. That's
Yeah.
nice. I actually like that.
Yeah.
I think it's like something that parents would love to see their kids that go abroad competing, right?
Yeah.
And with those kind of particular language, improve and make new friends
Yeah.
and etc. I think these things like I feel that not broadly advertised. I think, right?
Yeah.
Even though they do, but like some doesn't advertise as much as they should be.
Yeah.
To like encourage parents and encourage kids to really
Yeah.
do it on their own too.
So that is my first brand. The slogan is more English, more chances.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I like that. More
Yeah.
English, more chances.
But the second brand of mine is different with your E. The
Okay.
E stands for English.
Okay.
Like very specific, right? That is English. This is
yeah.
high school English. But more than that is education.
Mm.
Yeah, it's more general.
Yeah.
And then upgrading it up to employment.
Okay.
Because it's for like the future job and career. You need
Gotcha.
English because like now, you know, globalization. Become global.
I actually
citizen.
like that. It's because
Yeah.
you try to portray it as in like you learning English. You want to make everyone feel that learning English just not a trend.
Yeah.
Should not feel like it's a trend. Should
Yeah.
not feel like it's a force.
Yep.
Learning English should provide something in the future for them.
Yep. It's a tool
They,
for
they
them.
feel, yes, it should be a tool. Like I was talking to a few people before, like our parents, and I would ask them like, what's the point of you having your kids learning English? Like, do they understand exactly why are they going to school to learn English? Is it the trend? Or is it the credit they needed? Or is it just a forceful course so that they can just graduate, right? But what's after that?
Yeah.
And then I always told them like, you should tell them like, you should go to, let's say you're gonna go abroad. What's the language you're gonna speak? Are you gonna speak Vietnamese?
Yeah, of course not.
Are you gonna travel the world?
Yeah.
Are you gonna speak Vietnamese when you travel the world?
Of course not.
No, of course not. Even though there's like technology out there, of course, like speaking and then speak and translate. But then that's not what if you go to like in the jungle or other exploration, then there's no internet. What do you do?
Yeah, so that's why like there are 2 different stages of
Yeah.
me when I opened the school. The first stage, when I decided, like the family decided to open the business. So the slogan at that time, like for my meal brand, it was more English, more chances, because I found myself like I got more opportunities when I can speak English. I can travel the world. Like it's very easy for me.
Nice.
When people say like, why do you travel a lot?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, because I have English, and then I get like to know more cultures and so on. So we become different, right?
Yeah.
And with the second brand, like Yuri, so because now when I see the difference of the world, you know, the society and the growth of it. So now I need to focus more. You know, so that's why I have like the E, as I just tell you, that is English education, employment and empowerment, like
Nice.
the
Wow.
highest level of empowerment.
Empowering.
Yeah, so
Nice.
the empowerment thing.
Wow.
You know, so you can, you know, like
That's a good vision. That's a good mission actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Making understanding is really important.
because after a while, like you get the job, you earn a lot of money, your life okay. So what are you gonna do? Is that right? So you can
Totally
use English
understand.
to do other things.
No, that's great. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. And so I like you said, what is the most successful thing that you have done that you feel like you have done that you feel like in your brand and in education industry wise that you feel really proud of?
Yeah, like the slogan.
Oh,
like
yeah?
my students get more opportunities, more chances. Yeah, they a lot of them studied abroad.
Okay.
Yeah, and the parents happy, me happy, especially the kids, the students are happy,
Okay.
and they get a lot of opportunities out there. Let's take my brother and sister as an example. Like one is in Australia and one is in the US, in Ohio now.
Really?
Studying, so they can go.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now with this brand, so I can say that like I can build more for the students. So that's what I'm happy and I'm proud of it. I say I could do. And for my staff, so they learn more. Like even the admin staff, they can speak English. And they know how to deal with like English things, like how to work with the foreign teachers, how to help the students, and how to connect students and teachers together because they get English. And with my teachers, they feel more confident and they need to learn more.
Nice.
And they know like how to help other people, like students, like specifically. So that's why I feel good. Like now, like my business, it runs itself. I don't have to.
No, that's good. Now you can actually call yourself an entrepreneur.
If you say so.
Yeah.
So now I'm trying to build a second
If it can
brand.
run itself, you're success. You're good. You're accomplished.
So that's why I'm trying to build a second brand to make it like that.
That's good.
I don't say like I make it big or like giant like other ones, but because I focus on my mission, like what I can do, you know.
Oh,
that's
that's
why I
good.
build a team.
I like that.
Yeah.
And so speaking wise, when we were talking about like the market before, and you talk about certain problem and educating the market, like the parents and stuff, what's the most difficult problem that you find in education industry for Vietnam or particular?
That is the parents' mindset and the staff mindset. It's not the students.
Okay.
No, it's not, because students, you know, they're like a white paper. We just like put things on them.
Right.
Yeah, even like they can make mistakes or so, we can help them fix things. But the parents and the staff, why? Because the parents are the ones who bring the kids to our school. So how can we help them to understand more about the importance of English? Not it's just the grade at school, but how the students in the future can use it. With the staff, because you know, we teach a person. It's not just the language only. So we need to let them know the importance of being a teacher. It's not just a language teacher. The most like important thing that they need to do that is they need to master the language. You know? And then the other skills they need to help when they do teaching. So it's different. So that is the mindset. With operation, with marketing, with those things, it's not hard. But
True.
And how we can do like service.
Okay.
Because our staff needs to understand the program, or we say in business we say the product, and then we can give it out to the parents for them to understand what we have to offer them. Even we have very good products, but the staff don't know how.
Agree.
To share.
I think I agree with that point, is that teacher should think of them as a salesperson sometimes too. Like if they believe or have a passion in teaching and understand the product of the school, then they shouldn't have a problem.
That's why the teacher's mindset very important. Now everyone is a salesperson.
Everyone is a salesperson, exactly. You pretty much selling everything every day. I mean, like even if you like boyfriend, girlfriend, you have to sell happiness. You sell the need, right?
But when because you know, teachers, that is like kind of very particular job. So they think like, how can I become a seller? It's for business. It's not like education. But now, you know, things are different.
That's true.
Things are different. That's why they need to do like multitasks. And again, the skills that they need to learn. Therefore, Like
Okay.
as I just mentioned, when you're like, I offer them those things
No,
in my
that's good.
training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, no, that was fun.
Yeah.
Everyone should have a mindset as a salesperson, and I think it's really important. And any business actually. So, in education industry wise, what do you find so happy about in that particular field that you feel that it finds you, that the job finds you, but what make you feel that it's actually that it's find you, that you identified as yours, that you feel like you want to dig in more of it?
So at first it started because I grew up in a provincial area, in a small town.
Yeah.
And then I found that I could learn English. I could do it. It's just a language, right?
Yeah.
It's not like math. You need like intelligence and so on.
Yeah.
It's a language.
Yeah.
And I find the students over there, like me as an example, the students over there, they have a lot of potential. Yeah, but the thing is like they don't have a place like good enough for them. Yeah, to show their potential.
Okay.
To learn. So that's why I opened the school.
Oh, okay.
And
you want to
because-
make it different.
Yeah, I want to make it different, and I want to bring more benefits for the people over there. It's not because with the national curriculum, like they learn that at their school already,
Okay.
or they can learn that from their homeroom teacher. So now if they just go like that, we're not any different from us.
Okay.
Like other previous generations.
Yeah.
Like when we do grammar at school only,
Yeah.
it's not like speaking or listening. But because because I have English and I go to a lot of places, so I know that like the students in my town, they can get things. So I help them because like English is my major, teaching is my major too.
Yeah.
So that is like it's kind of like passion to help other people, to help community.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, why not?
Yeah.
And then like when you see the results, you see the achievements. Like when parents like come to you and thank you, and when the students they are happy when they just won the cup or they got the medals of their like effort and their ability using English to show it to the world.
Yeah.
So yeah, their smile is our smile.
Can you share a few things about the business you've been doing? Like how do you overcome certain hardship that you experience? Like even COVID wise or even before that, like what are the things that caused you, make you, was there a moment that you feel like I want to give up?
A lot of time.
Like I want to give up.
A lot
really?
of time, not
Okay.
just once, that I really wanted to give up because like my body was so tired, you know. Yeah, my mom is the one who knows me very well because sometimes like I eat but I don't know that I'm eating.
Okay.
Yeah, things like that. So well, what can I say? Again, many times like I don't know how business goes because I'm just like a teacher.
Yeah.
I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
Even insurance for the staff.
Yeah, you only know about the academic, right?
Yeah, all the
like
paperwork,
business operations,
like
and everything
how
else.
to connect with people, how to go to people,
Yeah.
and how to sell you.
Yeah.
Is that right? You don't know how to sell you to
Yeah.
people, how to get people know you.
That's true.
And
Personal
do
branding.
things, like you need to brand yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is tough. And the thing, like as I just mentioned, like the staff at the beginning,
Okay.
I needed to find like right people for like to be my crew.
Building a core team is so
a core
important.
team is hard.
Yeah.
People come and people go because they don't find it fit, or we don't find them fit. Whatever the reason.
Okay.
But it's tough. But after a while, I know how to balance myself in the job, and I know it's the reality.
Nice.
I don't need to get stressed with those things.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just work.
Okay.
Yeah, and especially with the COVID time, again, I had a good staff, so they can manage things over there.
Okay.
Yeah, like we did the online classes. Some parents, they didn't agree at the first time, but later on, like we got most of the students study online with us.
Okay.
You see, like the other schools, they didn't dare to do it and they failed to do it. But in my school, I'm very proud to say that like we get it all done.
So I'm glad that you have a core team that's strong enough to support you from like A to Z, like that.
Of
That's
course, it's
actually
not
really
like I couldn't get it at the first
like
place.
right
you know?
away. Yeah,
right away. No, but after a while, they understand me, and I just leave things there for them to do because I respect the individuals. You know, I don't force them to do things. I just give them tasks and they do it. Like in a team together. So it's so good.
It's good.
You know,
I'm
feeling really good with them.
Okay.
Yeah, I
you
trust
enjoy
them.
doing.
Yeah.
So what's your method as an entrepreneur, start a new business, startup for education? Like what has it taught you? What did you learn from it?
Okay, so at first, because I was a teacher only, so I had to learn things at the beginning to deal with a lot of things. But now for the second brand, I don't want to do it like that anymore. You know,
because you already know.
I already
you
know
experience
that.
it.
So the most important thing is we have the crew, we have a team with us. So what I'm looking for is a good team to go. Even people come and go, but at least we have a team and we build that team.
Okay.
And then we can go like very, very easily. Yeah. So that's me.
Nice. Okay. So you're pretty much something that you learn the most is having the core team is really important. And then other stuff you can just learn and go with the flow, right?
Because if you don't have people to work for you, you can't do anything.
Exactly.
Who gonna help you to transfer what you have into the parents and the students? Even you have like very good like product. You know?
So when you have a core team like that, how are you able to maintain them and keep them on their feet, productivity, and what's your management style?
Okay, that is when we know their purpose to go to us, especially the Gen Z. Is that right? When they do they need a job? Yes, but for just experience a while or what? So here I can say if we help them, like show them their career path at our company. If they find it fits them, then it's okay. Welcome to my team. And I can offer them like the career development, like training sections. That's what I can do. And again, if I cannot do it in some sections, I can invite people to come and help them because long life learning is very important. And so I build a lot on people. Because we teach people. So we need to build from our team first, right? So that's what I do. I don't know. A lot of people, they focus a lot on the numbers, like on the sales numbers and so on. And other people, they try to marketing, like to do a lot of marketing to show their place, but actually the thing is the product and the people inside who gonna carry out those things. So
that brings me to another question. Like when you're talking about the numbers, because when people start up and when it start growing, people can start looking at my numbers. So how do you balance profit and the passion, right? Because if you focus on passion too much, you're not gonna grow. But then if you're gonna focus on profit too much, you also won't grow because there has to be a balance. So how do you find that balance?
Actually, that portrays me myself, like in people's eyes. You know, because to my perception doing this. I'm scared of saying I'm an entrepreneur or like business woman or something. I don't like those titles.
Okay.
Actually, I don't, because I start with education first. Yeah, so if you do it like real good, then of course you have things. Yeah, but if we just look at the profits, look at the numbers only, then you forget the other things.
The other stuff.
Yeah, but the most important thing that is like your product, like the teaching and the learning. And it's not just one day or 1 month or a year. It takes time. So that's me. I would go with education first. I would build things like that first, and then it comes like my first brand. It went that way. So now it's like stable. You know, a lot of people, like some business, like educational business out there, you say they grow very quick, but they collapse quickly too.
Because they didn't know how to balance like the commercial wise, right? Like sometimes, yes, we do understand like if you don't go commercial or in certain way, you won't make profit, and then you can't sustain the company.
No, even like because you have a very good product, you know more people to know you, because it's their opportunity too, right? It's a very good chance for them to know, oh, this is a very good place to learn English. Why not? But in order to show that, you need results.
Yes.
How can we get the results? We can't get it in a month. Like you have coffee, very quickly you can taste it. But learning is not like you taste or learn. It takes time.
It takes time.
Therefore, like again, it takes time.
Agree.
So.
Very nice.
Yeah. So education should go first. That's
Agree.
me.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's why like sometimes like even doing business, but I'm kind of like, people may look at me a little bit slow, but it's not. Because I feel things inside first, the outside later. Yeah.
Last question.
Okay.
What is your advice for anybody or any entrepreneur out there that would want to dive into education industry? Like, what's your advice for them to watch out and what they should think?
Are they patient enough?
Yeah. Or they should give up and just run. Do something else.
Yeah, they're patient enough. If they have money, they should build a core team, like with strong people, like at the job, like especially the academic department. So it's very important, like to invite that person into the team. You know, that's the most important thing. Yeah, doing marketing and so on. So and then the patience, because you can't just get it right away.
Yeah.
You know, it takes time for people to know. If you have a lot of money, then it's different. The story is different.
Yeah. So key takeaway from this is like patient. Focus on building the right team, to be on the right people that you got, and then don't stop having no money, right?
Well, we can get investment.
Don't worry. Okay.
As long as you find like education is your passion.
That's good. Yes.
If you find education is your passion, then you can do it.
Yes.
Because if you find it a business is your passion, then no. You find education is the business. It's different, but you find education is your passion. Okay. So it's different too. Yeah. So it depends on how you look at education.
Okay, that was really an awesome conversation that we had.
Yeah.
I also like to thank you for coming in today. It's a great episode about education wise in the education industry. Would you like to say anything to our audience?
All right. Well, I would like to say thank you for having me today. Like an opportunity, giving me an opportunity to share things about education, which I am like aiming at. And I hope that everyone who wants to do things in education, we should start with the passion of it. It's not like other thing else. Like things would come later. Nice. Start with education. Yeah.
I'd like to say thank you so much for tuning in for the show for today. I hope that you guys like it. If you do, please like and share. And if you have any other comments about education-wise, please comment. And also that way that we can actually reply anything that you guys may have. Please support our community and also our show. Thank you.